Just stop shouting, Tim. We didn't
not-
do it. Sorry.
No, what?
Stop shouting at us.
I hate you all.
Breathing too loudly.
Just FYI, I wasn't shouting at everybody. I was being
Yes,
very
you were.
calm.
It's true.
You're shouting at all of us.
This is
He
definitely
told
a
us
bit,
all off.
but-
We're gonna play way better this time.
All right, I'm gonna cancel everybody's characters. I'm just gonna play by myself.
Yeah, you go for it.
Okay, well, thanks for waiting, everybody. Or if you're on YouTube, you haven't waited at all. So thanks for watching anyway.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for being here. This is episode 4 of the new show Crit the Bed, which is a continuation of our old show. So don't worry if you're not completely au fait with everything that's going on. The players aren't either. But they are all currently level 10. We'll do a little round robin. We'll get everybody to introduce who they are and what they play. And we'll start off as usual with Khalil. Who are you? What do you do?
Well, I'm Khalil, but I'm playing Chad the Lizard Wizard, who has a axe for an arm and is holding in a howl for the last 3 episodes.
Nice. Alice, who are you? What do you play?
I'm Alice. I'm playing ASMR, a fallen paladin, kills pets, no memory, countdown on arm, usual.
Yeah, the usual. Yeah, that classic character archetype. Ellie, who are you? What do you do?
I play Pip. She is a grung ranger with poisonous skin. And I am just trying my hardest to keep everyone in this party alive.
And
Good luck.
next we've got Josh. Who are you? What do you play?
I am Josh. I play Parter Teray. He's a little verbal druid. Likes to believe that he is a pacifist, but is secretly, definitely not secretly, a murderer and not a pacifist. Very much the opposite of. But he's lovely, and I love him, and he's part of me.
And finally, we have Annie. Who are you, and what do you do?
Hey, Mike, I'm a changeling sorcerer, and I might pass out because I feel like I'm breathing really loudly into this thing. So I'm holding my breath, and Tim was shouting at me and shouting at all of us. So I'm sorry if I pass out, and sorry, Tim, that we made you shout at
I
us.
still don't think that was fair to call Annie that as well.
You did use some offensive language off screen.
I'm being character assassinated right now. I've never shout. I don't even know how to shout.
Let's come to this stream cosplaying as Britney Spears working in a call center.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Well, that's everybody introduced, and we'll figure out what happened last time on Crit the Bed. So we started off mid-battle. There was a sphere of annihilation that destroyed the chest that they had been escorting to the hobgoblins as part of a peace treaty that Commander Contessa sort of like instructed you, offered you, bartered with you on her behalf while she took her forces to go and fight the undead, just so she could barter some peace between the hobgoblins so they weren't going to attack her from behind as she pushed her forces off there. Unfortunately, the chest was a trap. What's everyone laughing at?
Keep going, Tim. Keep going. Tell us.
Right.
Tell us
What happened next?
Yeah, tell us
Yeah,
what
what
happened
next?
You
next.
can't attack her from behind and push her forces up there.
Oh, God damn it. I had no idea. Anyway, the sphere started eating everything around it. There was a panic. The hobgoblin warlord, his captain and his troops all thought that you were in on it because you kind of fudged the negotiations a little bit. I was going to say it's not really a problem of your own, but yeah, it was kind of your own making. And then it all just kicked off, and it's just been an entire sort of battle last episode in which Parter lost an arm by getting too close to the sphere of annihilation, and Chad put his faith in his sentient axe, the oldest axe, to get him out of there, which it then sort of took over his legs and just made him skedaddle out, whilst leaving everybody else behind to kind of face the music a little bit. Sebastion Sandals is without sandals, but does have some boots that have been just unceremoniously dumped next to him. We, of course, do need a Sebastion Sandals update with every fucking episode now.
You created him. Don't hate him.
True.
Tim,
And
stop shouting, Tim.
Roger and I'm sorry, I'm lowering my voice. Still so angry. And then Roger and Partisan dead in Chad's pad. Just been torn
of
apart by this. Yeah, it was a big sphere of annihilation.
You didn't tell us they're both dead.
Yeah.
You do,
Well,
I
we
thought it was
can-
just.
Do we really?
Oh
Bombshell.
yeah, one of them died, and then we
do.
were like, the other one better die because they can't live without the other. So it's
Well,
fine.
Sebastion Sandals' boot came from the dead one, so I knew that
Um,
one.
Parmesan didn't actually die from the sphere. He died with a broken heart, and that's canon.
Exactly.
Yes,
I'm
that's
I'm
canon.
glad they're both together again. That
In
makes
death.
me feel better.
Yeah.
Unless they
That's a happy
worship
ending.
two different gods, and then they're in two different sort of demi-planes of heaven, and they can never see each other.
Don't ruin
Don't-
it, Tim.
Um,
Don't ruin it.
Forbidden from one another.
and with that, we'll just transition over to the map, so we can everybody can see what's going on. Oh yes, my macros are working on fleek today.
Oh,
So-
yes, love a good macro.
Love a good macro. Here we are, and I believe it's up to Chad, our man in the field, who's running away. Sorry, I
To
just
do what?
put you on the spot.
You did. I thought I was gonna have more time.
No, there's no more time.
Uh-oh.
You are next in the initiative order.
Um.
I'm just gonna throw
Okay.
in- I've been shouting too much, so I'll
Yes.
pass it over to you.
All right. Well, it's my turn to shout. Is the black hole still in my pad?
Last time you looked, yeah.
Yes. Okay. I'd like to go back because I didn't want to leave. Am I in control over Aldous, or is Aldous?
So
Sort of
we'll
taken
find-
over.
We'll find Chad. There he is. Aldous is making you beat feet at the moment, but why don't you do another wisdom saving throw for me, please? See
I
if
will
you
do
can
my-
regain the use of your legs.
My very best. 1d20. 14 plus 5, 19.
19. Yes, you skid to a halt, sort of Tom and Jerry style, on the ice. Momentum
Okay.
sort of still carrying you forward a little bit. But yeah, you now control your own body.
Okay. I don't know what else to do, but I'd like to buy us a little bit of time, if that's at all possible.
Yep.
And I would like to enlarge my pad.
Okie dokie. What's the range of enlarge reduce?
Is that better than reducing, or
No.
should I reduce it?
Tim, if you-
Well, yeah, but that buys us more time to figure out what to do. Or should I?
Look at where we are, please.
You can get out. You can get out whenever you
No.
want.
Just because right, I think I don't know if we did
Enlarge.
determine this or not, but nothing can leave the pad. So if you just make it smaller, the rotating.
No, things
but-
can leave. They can't come in.
No,
Mhm.
No,
things
we established
Mhm.
it last time that it can't go in or out.
We thought the opposite, but we were wrong.
I don't know. We've had this discussion so many times.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
isn't it-
Chad's pad
if-
is when
if-
you nominate up to 10 creatures, those creatures can pass in and out willy-nilly. But anyone that's not on that guest list can't go in, can't go out.
I think it's meant.
Then
for
I
hidden
better
things.
shrink it. Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Push the
Quick
orb-
little 180 on my plan.
Push the
Uh,
orbiting things in.
We're gonna shrink it on down.
Okay. So
Hold
what's the
on.
range of enlarge reduce?
It is 30 feet.
And how far are you away?
I am on roll 20. Is each square 5 feet or 1
Each
foot?
square's 5 feet, yes.
Can I be devil's advocate and ask a random
1, 2, 3,
Of
4,
course.
5, 6.
Go for it.
Chad
Yeah.
in WhatsApp because we can
Thought-
hear you
thought that,
saying
yes.
maybe I should.
Yeah.
What if the last time someone went in there, they saw that it had obviously got bigger.
Mhm.
If you're going to shrink your
Mhm.
pad, does that push the remaining artifacts into the black hole?
I think so.
Isn't that bad?
No, the artifacts.
Do we not? We don't want that.
Yeah, the artifacts are the only thing keeping it alive, right? Or like open.
Yeah, because you were
Aren't they
shooting them
getting
off, right?
sucked?
Mhm.
So when we were knocking it in, they were disappearing and it wasn't getting bigger. I think we figured out that that was stopping it.
So we don't want the artifacts to go in there.
No, we do.
We
Yeah.
do.
Got
and
it.
then
Ignore me.
Chad, how far can you run?
I can run far.
You can lizard run 30 feet.
Yeah. So I can. So that plus my range gets me
Yeah.
pretty close. 15, 20, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I get just to the edge of it, Tim. Is that right?
Let's have a
On
look. There is
roll
a measuring
20.
device on here.
So you
I
can
can't-
tickle it.
just the
Tickle it with
edge.
your spell. Just
Just the edge of it.
Just
tickle the edge.
tip.
Oh, that's handy.
Just the rim of it.
Yeah, you can get to 57 feet. So yeah, you can go your 30 feet and you'll be just close enough to cast a spell on it.
That's what I would like to do. Pretty please.
Okay, so move, Chad.
Do not
30
get crit.
feet.
Do not
I'm
get a
moving.
1.
6 squares.
I'm getting there. Done.
Nice. And I believe,
I just
Carter,
cast
your
it.
water walking spell is still active. It goes on for an hour, I believe.
Yes.
Yep. So you don't have to make a check.
Oh, yeah, that's
because you're
good.
on the ice.
Good call.
And now you cast your enlarge reduce spell. Because it's casting on your own spell, there's no spell save for your own spell resisting your spell that you're casting on it. So it just shrinks by 50%.
Hooray.
Does
What
anything
happens,
go
Tim?
horribly wrong?
What happens, Tim? What happens?
Has the day been saved?
Is it done yet?
Does my
Is it
octopus
over?
survive?
So
Is that all we needed to do this entire time?
Good thing I didn't enlarge
Yeah.
it.
just going to move
What's
this over
happening?
1 second.
Good job we have thoughts app.
Whoa.
It's just come out. It's just come out of the Chad's
Shit,
pad.
son.
Where is it?
Just
What's
people
happened?
just being deleted. Oh, it's so heavy.
There we go.
God damn.
Oh, so it's just
Ate everything.
Oh,
You
my
just
pad?
scooched everything. Yeah, your pad just gets swallowed up. By
So
the
it's
sphere of
free now?
annihilation. It is free.
Are the-
However,
Yeah.
yeah, when you're looking at it, you don't see anything orbiting it anymore.
Is it still really wobbly? Because it was wobbly last episode.
Yeah, it's kind of calming down a little bit. So what I'll say is now that the bag of holding disrupted it, which would have given you an extra round to do what you wanted to it. It sort of ate part of the sphere of annihilation.
But now that the things are gone, what do we do?
It's just.
But
a-
it's
gaping
calming down, you
void.
said. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like gaping voids.
And we've already done nature checks on it, right?
You've done,
Pretty
yeah,
sure, yeah.
You and Mike have done Arcana
Yeah,
checks
yeah.
on it, and you both know pretty well like what it is and what it does.
If only I could remember.
Do you like me to tell you what it is again?
No, it's fine.
Okay,
I'll just keep throwing things at it.
that sounds good. Right, impressive round from Chad. Back to the top
Thanks.
with Mike.
Thanks, guys.
So
Speed
just
Do we
gonna,
people
do you have to do that?
just gonna scooch up
Speed
to
people
Mike.
penguin is like, well, fuck.
That pretty much sums it up.
Yeah.
Exactly how I feel.
Throw the Starbucks and pray.
Oh.
We don't want to throw
Do we even have
Starbucks
any
in there, do
Starbucks?
we?
They were all in the bag of holding.
In my apron pocket, which is over my ball gown, which is over my
Got
many
nothing to
suits
lose.
of armor.
That was the
and
question
my
last week.
cloaks.
It's the anatomy of Mike's outfit.
I can just change outfit whenever I fancy it, and I don't need to do anything apart from. That's it. Should we throw
Look,
Starbucks in
I
there?
mean,
nothing
Is
else
that
to lose.
bad?
Yeah, there's no alternative that we understand.
We've literally lost an arm and lost our bag of holding, which could have been
And
like
a
the best thing
sandal.
ever. And the sandal.
2 men.
Can we just wait, like maybe a round, and like move away from it, just to see if it gets bigger? Because
You can.
it might be that now that the artifacts are gone, it might not get bigger. It might just like exist there.
I'm not leaving a parter in there again. Parter.
Parter.
Part of Parter.
A parter.
I mean, you
Ah.
don't have to leave it alone, but I feel like that's my. I send that over to Thoughts app and I sign it with a shrug emoji and a kiss.
Okay, can I hold my action?
Yes, of course. What is your trigger? So it's a rather than a whole action, it's called a triggered action. So you use your bonus action to be like, if X happens, then I will do Y.
If after everyone's had a go and nothing has changed,
Mhm.
then I want to throw Starbucks at it.
Okay, so you're going to wait until right at the end of the initiative order, and if nothing else has happened, no status hasn't changed, you're just going to lob some Starbucks in there.
Do you want to wait if
Starbucks.
it gets bigger? Because if it doesn't get any bigger, then we might have, like Pip said, just now have a pet black hole.
And Alice couldn't kill that, so it might be good for us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
could
true.
be.
Good try though, and then we would have got rid of it. So that works so far.
So if it gets bigger, then I'll throw Starbucks at it.
Okay,
There you go.
So next on the initiative order are the hobgoblins. They're still active. And status hasn't really changed for them too much. So I think that these three over Miar are going to fire at Parter. Yeah.
Forgot that there's goblins in there.
Yep.
It's all because Tim was shouting at us and because I called him out on it.
Yeah. Okay, that's a critical hit for a Parter. That's another critical hit for a Parter. Oh, I thought, yeah, okay. So 2 crits and a miss.
I hate you, Tim.
You love me.
Arthur's other arm comes off.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
and
shoot
his leg
up
does.
Arthur's other arm and his legs off.
Literally, a body, a head, and a leg.
So I think I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll the 4d8.
Thanks.
8 plus. What have they got? +1. So
If he knocks me down and I'm passed out, can somebody grab me and pull me away from this black hole?
Too far away.
That's fine. So they
Oh,
hit
right
you
now.
for 25 damage in total.
They can go fuck themselves.
Potter is dead.
So also, anybody watching on Twitch that wants to know like what Parter's level of health is right now, you can use a little pop-outs if you're watching. I think not on a mobile device. I don't think it works on a mobile device or TVs, but if you're watching on a laptop, you might probably be able to see all the character sheets listed down the left-hand side. So you
Those
can
of
follow
you
along with
that
us.
cannot see it and are unable to look, I am now on a total of. Hang on, my computer's just gone weird. 12 points. 12 hit points.
You're on 12.
Lovely.
You're fine.
I lost my arm, didn't I? Then I put cure wounds, got a bit back. If I hadn't have done cure wounds, I'd have been gone.
I lost my arm, didn't I?
Lost my arm, didn't I?
One of the guards hits Bando
Tim, how long would this
for 5 points of damage. What's
No.
Bando's health?
Wait.
Oh, he took those last time.
Oh, it's fine. He's
Yeah.
almost stronger than all of you, so it's.
So
He's on-
Bando gets hit for 5
30.
points of damage as he slices at a Bando. And then they're gonna. This one lone guy over here is gonna feel brave. He's gonna run up to Chad, try and stab a Chad, but critically fails. Like he runs up to Chad and slips on the ice and falls down to both knees and just kind of face plants in your stomach.
I'm gonna chop his head off.
Yes. And then it's the black holes go. Nothing happens with the black hole.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, he took
Nothing
it.
happens with the black hole. Smashburger. Smashburger's currently feeding with, or feeding on the warlord currently.
Oh yeah. He is going to go and web the 3 men who are being mean to Potter.
Thank you.
Nice.
Tim, what round, what order is my octopus?
Oh yeah, it's right at the end, like 4. So actually, it should have gone. So we'll come to that next. Actually,
How long does it last for? I mean, before it dies.
I think it can hold its breath for like a minute, maybe.
He rolled an 8.
Yes, he did. I'm just thinking within range fills a 20-foot cube that lasts the duration. 2 solid masses. Some of the floor. Each creature starts its turn. All right, so it's not a to hit. You just web the floor in a 20-foot cube
It says ranged weapon attack.
for a web.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I was looking at Pratt.
Oh right.
Oh wait, no, Smashburger's the same. It says reach.
Yeah.
It says web ranged weapon attack +5 to hit.
Oh, of course, because it's not the spell web. It's it doing a web.
Right.
Yeah, so that one actually does miss, and kind of half of it gets sucked into the black hole.
Should have stayed in at his snack.
Yeah, he does feel a bit pissed off about that. And then there's Aya's go. Oh no, sorry, we'll do the octopus first. Apologies. Of course. You've got a giant 10-foot octopus.
So he
Just
hit
around.
he hit the tent and slid off, didn't he? And he fell next to the guys.
Yes, that's right.
I want him to, because they're obviously attacking me, being mean to me. He knows that that's not right, so he's gonna whip a tentacle out. Can I attack 2 people? I can't, can I? I'm just gonna go 1. Whip a tentacle out, trying to smack the guy around the head and push him into the black hole.
Okie dokie. Roll to hit for your octopi. Have you got the stats?
Yes, I've got that up. 18.
18 will hit.
Yeah. Then that is 1 target, 2d6. Plus 3. 9.
9 pointers of damage.
Yeah.
Okay, is it just got the 1 attack?
It's grappled. Oh, if the target is a creature, it's grappled.
Oh, right. So, yes, it's also wrapped around one of the hobgoblin's waist, and you're currently restraining it as well at the same time.
Cool. And the octopus can't use its tentacles on another target.
Yes.
That's it.
And while out of the water, the octopus can hold its breath for 1 hour.
1 hour.
1 hour. So you're all good right now.
That's it. That's it.
Lovely. Sorry, Ao, we'll go back to you now.
How many squares can I walk? Can I get to part? Or
You
in
can go
this square?
6.
Oh, so no.
Where are you? No,
I'm
no,
by
no,
the tree.
that's too far. You could jog.
I was just gonna heal you, but
You can get
Right.
behind Parter in with your movement, but you wouldn't be able to do anything.
no, that's fine.
You just have to jog over there.
Jog on.
Unless you've got a ranged spell that does healing.
Difficult to that. No, it's just I have to touch people like I touch myself. You remember?
Yes.
Go.
It's all flooding back now.
Don't make jokes.
Um,
Her mum's watching.
Roll the tape.
Okay, yeah, I will do that, and I will actually move me and Smashburger because I forgot to move him last time, and weirdly he's next to the octopus, which is funny.
Oh, friends.
1, 2.
Giant,
Mm.
horrific friends.
So I can move 12 then without, but then what happen action, right?
Correct. Yeah, you can go 6 and do something, or go 12 and not do anything.
I'm gonna be like, actually no, I'm gonna stay here 6, and then I will use my whip on the one of the guys.
You're going to thorn whip.
So lightning low, yeah, he must succeed a strength saving throw or be pulled 10 feet, and it's my spell DC is 17.
Okie dokie. Let's find out if this person makes it.
Whip.
So it's a strength saving throw, yeah?
Yes.
So
yeah.
he's got +1 to that. Boom. No, fails.
So he's pulled up to 10 feet in a straight line towards me, and then if he's within 5 feet, which I think he will be now, he takes 1d8 lightning damage. Oh wait,
Nice.
no. What? 2d8 lightning damage.
Okay, roll it.
You kind of like
Get
Wonder
some of
Woman.
that lightning damage on. Yeah, it is a little bit. Lasso of truth.
Bit more death metal version.
9.
9.
Same as Parter. Or same as the octopus, rather. That Parter controls.
Can I little tentacle high five?
And he is next to you.
There's so many appendages over there.
I know. It's just a swath of limbs.
I also,
There's too many limbs there and not
Yeah.
enough around Parter and Chad.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, Pip.
Hentai fan fiction still going to come through.
I think I have in my bag some of those red healing potions still.
Guzzle me up.
Not if you say it like that.
I just look at you and open my mouth.
Don't do that.
I point with a stump.
I start to put the potion back in my bag.
Can the sandal just come back out of the black hole?
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna give you one of the healing potions, and then I'm gonna move away from the black hole. That feels sensible.
Tim, you're muted.
Are you going to administer it to Parter, or are you going to
No,
just
I'm
hand it
gonna
to him?
give it to him. That's definitely a healing potion, right?
You
Actually, looks
have
like I've got a stump. Look.
yes. You have compare. I've just got a big old spreadsheet that you've never asked me to look at before of everything that everybody has. So I'm just going to double check
Now's the time.
how much you've got. Magical items. Here we go.
Only I hadn't given
Potion
a
of
healing potion,
healing.
so-
You have. You've got 2 left.
Mm,
You've used 2. Chad's used 1. Yeah, there we go. So you've got 2 left.
is
and they
now the
are
time?
common.
I would say that me being on as fewer hit points as I am, that it would be a good time.
Okay, fair enough. I give you 1 and then I move away from you both. You can drink it yourself. I'm not.
Okay. So you just use an action to get out of your bag, give it to Parter. Where would you like to move?
I would like to move. Like, I could go quite far, can't I?
Yeah, you can go 25 feet, or if you want to double move, you can go 50 because you haven't used an action yet.
Actually, do I have enough to get over here because I want to protect Bando?
You can go 10. You can go 5 if you want to use an action, or 10 if you don't want to use an action.
5. Great.
Yep. So you can go there, and you still got an action left to do.
Oh.
Because giving someone a potion just to hold is a free action.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna dagger the one who attacked Bando, which
Nice.
is this one. Yeah.
The one right next to Bando, yeah.
Okay.
I'll roll to hit.
So I rolled a 3, but that is added to.
An 11 plus 11 if you're throwing a dagger.
Shit, son.
Yes. So 13, 14. I can do math. 14.
Oh, sorry, it's plus 9 actually to hit.
Oh.
But still, yeah, it wouldn't hit either way. He just like, ducks under it, and it goes and like, embeds itself in the statue that's at the top left of where the hobgoblin is. Just like sticks in the statue's thigh. Thunk.
I'm very embarrassed. See who threw that.
But it is now Bando's go.
Bando, we discovered, is absolutely terrible at actually doing anything. So he is just going to fly away.
Okay.
He's definitely one of us.
He can also go 5 squares, right?
You can go 6, I believe. Flying speed of 30 feet, yes, you can fly 6.
He's going to go here.
Cool. As he flies away, the hobgoblin gets an attack of opportunity. Try and swipe at him as he goes away. Crits.
I always forget about that.
Timmy, your dice weighted.
No.
Explains so much.
It's on roll 20, so it can't, unfortunately. Bando takes another 9 points of damage.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. You can take it. He's fine.
You can take it. But he's getting more and more angry and more wishes that he actually could do any sort of damage to anyone else.
That's true. Parter, you've got a red vial, well, a crystal vial with red liquid bubbling inside it in your hand.
I'm
Pip's just given you.
fumbling around trying to open it, but I've got one arm, so
Oh yeah,
I kind of like I can't get into it.
just got like a wax seal.
I'm trying to like get into it. Sebastion Sandals is next to me. What's he doing?
He is. He's currently just sitting on his butt on the floor, with his head between his knees and his hands on the back of his head, rocking gently back and forth.
I look at
As
him.
the more of this nothingness is about 5 feet away from him.
I'm gonna look at him, kick him a little bit,
Wow.
like gently kick him. Just be like, "You're useless." And as I
Wow.
kick him, I give him. No, it's all right.
And not kick him into the.
I cast Longstrider on him.
Okay.
And say, "You're useless. Get going, move."
Okay.
And then go neck it, and then I want to Can I still step away, or is that my action? That's my...
So first things first, can you roll an intimidation check for me, please, on Sebastian with advantage? Because you are berating him. And you have kicked him as well.
That was a 16, 13, 16.
So is that plus anything, or is your intimidation plus 0?
Sorry.
Right.
No, sorry. 17.
17. Yeah. So he scrambles to his feet. What does Longstrider do?
Longstrider. I touch a creature. The target. I touch a creature. The target's speed increases by 10 feet until the spell ends. When you cast a spell using a spell slot of second level, which I'm not, so ignore that. So yeah.
So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to make a dexterity saving throw because he doesn't have the walk on water. I think you specifically didn't cast it on Sebastian. Oh, you crits it anyway. No problem.
Sweet.
Good old
He goes there.
Sebastian.
So
And he's off.
Written
those
left
new
and right
boots.
over there, Tim.
It's those new boots.
Here's those new boots. Yeah, he has
Boots
left
are
the
made
boots
for
behind
walking.
though.
Idiot.
Useless. Bloody useless, that man.
So Longstrider is your action.
Yeah.
You've used your free action to drink the potion if you want to,
And
and you've still got a movement.
Sweet. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to drink the potion.
Okay.
So
Roll
hold on.
2d4, 2d4 plus 2.
2d4. 2d4 plus 2. 6.
You get 6
Oh,
HP
I
back.
really wish that I hadn't given that bloody fake hyena thing in that snow. That
What?
bloody vial. Do you not
You have
remember
no
when we
idea
were
what you're
when we were in the tent in Chadpad doing nothing, watching the devil man like go across the plains with the zombie people?
Mm.
I sent that big wolf thing across with one of my health vials in it. I just completely forgot about it and left it. So somewhere in the snowdrift is some creature with my healing stuff. Anyway, right. So that's 6. Cool. Okay, gain 6, and then I'm just gonna straight up chase after what's his name? Sebastian.
Sebastian. Yep. So you can move your
Go.
6.
4, 5, and 6. There I am.
And
Are you just running away with Sebastian?
Thank you for rescuing him.
You know.
Josh, they're saying possibly the most heroic and selfless thing Potter has ever done.
Run away.
Losing an arm can really change someone.
True.
It's the little gestures. Parter he's got a heart of gold and a mind of evil.
Also, Jack Taylor says he turned into a horse once. It wasn't heroic. I'm just listing things that happened.
That's fair.
That character development.
Oh, Parter is a complex character. So complex.
And he once beat up. He was once beat up by halfling children.
It was a true story, and they sandwiched me.
I live by them constantly.
It's where the rage started, where it built up.
That's it. That's it.
So we're on to Chad now.
We don't need to keep any of these guys alive, right? Like, we came here on a diplomacy mission.
Are you saying
to
that in
bring them back.
Thoughts app, or are you saying that out loud?
Thoughts up.
Okay.
Well, I guess I could say it out loud at this point. It doesn't really matter.
We don't need to keep these guys alive. This
These
guy's like
guys
waving
are-
a long sword in your face.
Yeah.
We killed the captain, and
Well,
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to get immediate revenge on Contessa, or do we want to plot a long-term revenge plan that, like, really cuts deep and ruins everything that she built?
I've got the best plan.
I always want long-term revenge plan.
As long as we get
We just
revenge.
can't forget about it. Yeah.
Well,
If we keep the guys alive that are left, I think we should revive the dead man that I killed, and I'm so sorry for killing him. But we do have a diamond, so I could bring him back and then explain to him, and then if he's still not cool, then we just kill him again.
Okay, so
Don't we need that diamond for something else?
nope,
Because we're gonna kill Chad.
that's cool.
Because,
It's fine. We don't need it.
I'm all for us sorting this out, killing everybody, going off and finding these dragons, and then riding in and killing Contessa.
Okay. I would like to find a way to incorporate this black hole with our revenge. So if we can just build that into the long-term plan, I'd
Is
appreciate
that just
that.
for poetry, if nothing else?
Yes.
Okay.
Can
Yeah,
we
or we can.
black hole and never think about it or talk about it ever again.
Well, no, I have a little speedy courier. We could put a little trap in there and have it show up and have a black hole explode in her face. See how she likes it.
Can I mean,
Yeah.
have you, Chad? Have you got Dimension Door?
Yeah.
How far does it work?
Because I was thinking, if I've got it as well, one of us, just an idea, could go get her, somehow lure her into it, and then bring her back and
That's-
throw
It's
her
only
into
300
it.
meters, though, isn't it?
I feel like, hold on,
500 feet.
before we get carried away, I feel like bringing more like interdimensional things into the play here after the whole bag of holding situation. did go
Alright.
down,
She has
Fine.
to pay.
maybe we
Yeah.
should introduce dimension
Okay.
door.
Okay. Plan is kill the hobgoblins, plot our revenge, find some dragons, save the day.
Have a
Yeah?
high five.
Okay.
Sounds easy.
If that's yes, sounds easy. If that's the case, I'm just gonna lop this guy's head off.
Okay,
That's what we've decided.
So poetic.
roll to hit.
18 plus.
Well, 18 on the dice is enough to. I feel like you haven't done this in a while, but roll all of your dice.
Goodbye, my friend.
Any of their names this time?
Can I see what's your name as I chop his head off?
Sure.
See if he still replies how long after you chopped his head off. Is it
That's a good point.
Oh yeah, because the eyes blink and still stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
I forgot a
Do you wanna
D12. Sorry.
play- Wait, how do I say that word? Demonic things you've ever said.
Comedic.
Demonic.
Oh, demonic.
Comedic.
comedic.
I was going to say that's
Fine line.
sadistic.
I got
Heroic,
a
comedic,
25 plus
25,
15,
30,
40.
6, 40. And
12,
you still missing
13.
2 d10s.
Oh, oopsies.
Khalil, you always forget your dice.
Every time, my friend.
Can you howl as you
Nice.
do it? So that you
No, well, actually, no. I am gonna finally howl, but I'm on the killing blow.
So the hobgoblin kind of relaxes his stance a little bit as you're like, so what's your name? And then there's this howl, like a tear in the air as you swing the oldest axe around. He's like, my name is... And it just goes
Pretty.
straight into his neck. Did you say meow?
Yeah. Meow.
Howl.
I don't know what a dog is. I'm a lizard.
That's fair. Yeah, and he just very cleanly
Oh,
decapitate.
Hang on. You definitely know what a dog is because we've met 5 of them and played with them.
We hang around with them.
Yeah, but they didn't howl. They spoke.
No, but they were
Not to us.
they were talking
Josh.
dog because I then did speak with animals and all you heard was me going.
I can't believe we waited 2 episodes to hear meow.
I stick with my meow.
Have you ever met a cat?
Why is the only law we know about our own game the fact that we've met dogs before?
Who have not held.
Fact check you on that one.
So I killed him.
Yep.
Alright.
The snow beneath your feet is red with his blood as
Hooray.
his decapitated head just crumples at your feet.
I just
Got
I
him.
And it's part is octopus next.
Before I go, I'm just going to call out. So a couple of people in the chat are just saying that I'm going to completely hash this up. Akakis to you has said, clever way to avoid having to think of a name.
I do have them. I just never get to tell players them. it's my curse.
And too old for this like is calling out Khalil for that howl.
Meow.
And fair
We
enough.
waited
one
3 weeks for that yell.
But then Jack
was
Taylor said
so
worth
climactic.
Yeah, there you go.
I also really like the description of the final scene where we're in the final battle and we're wondering why we don't have backup. Because we killed them all and women didn't even ask the name.
it. Still need her army.
Can we just call
You know,
Uh,
right, yeah, I was gonna say it could be like the end game battle, and then we open up the dimension door
Just
from Annie and, from Mike and Chad, and nobody comes through. We're like,
Empty portals.
oh,
Excuse me, Napnar will be there without a doubt.
riding one of the dogs, one of the pooch pals.
We're all meowing.
So the octopus, he's got. That was so loud and so
Yeah,
basic.
I was like, where?
Do it again, Tim. On your left.
Stop it. This is,
Sorry.
This is a different show.
this is the after hours.
So octopus time. He's got a hobgoblin wrapped up in his tentacles, and I just want him to straight up lob him into the black hole.
Okay.
Or no.
Oh.
I want him to lift him up, dip him half in, and pull him back out.
Oh.
Oh. Well, he has gotten restrained. So just do a roll of strength check for your octopus.
Are you dipping him in by the top half or the bottom half? Because you might have an arm replacement.
I don't care. I just want to
That's
see what
smart.
happens.
No, listen to him. We can sew on the arm for you.
And then
If you do him upside down, you can have a leg for an arm.
Just do him by his arm. Hold his hand.
Yeah, I'm holding him underneath his arms at the moment, so I'm going to do his waist down. Yeah. Well, we'll see how I roll. What am I rolling? One
Strength check.
D20.
Yeah.
Strength is good, I think. Where's my strength? There it is, +2. Oh, 8. No, that was Parter's strength check. I'm hashing this up. I'm thinking too far ahead and getting ahead of myself.
Your giant octopus is got a strength of +3. So 1d20 +3.
12.
12. Okay. I see you can get a partial dip with a strength check of 12. Which part?
Bottom half. Yeah.
It as you just remove its legs from like the mid thigh down, it just screams and then dies of blood loss.
Yes.
It's a very horrific way of killing somebody.
Parter's looking from a distance, just looking at it going.
Ooh, so creepy.
I don't like this.
That's a nice arm.
His arm's intact. Okay,
can
now we're back
communicate.
to the top with a mic.
Anything changed with this black hole?
So nothing changed with that black hole. So before it's your go now, your held action will go off, so you can throw Starbucks into it if you wish.
Did I really want to do that if it got bigger? So I will no longer do that.
Okay, so your triggered action doesn't go off, and now it's your turn again.
Can I une momento, por favor? Is my expeditious retreat a bonus action?
You tell me.
Yes, it is.
Then yes, it is.
Thanks for answering. I would like to. Can I use that first, or does it have to be second?
You can use it whenever you want.
Okay. I want to use expeditious retreat and go to, if I can, the closest hobgoblin.
Which will probably be the one that A is next to.
Are you holding him in a?
No. Go
Thorn
for it.
whipped him closer, but the thorn whip goes off.
Okay.
Oh, it goes off.
I would like to go sink my fangs into
Oh, God.
his neck.
Okie smoky karaoke.
That's
Um,
one approved.
Parched.
So that would be your bite. So it's a +7 to hit.
I can't see my keyboard. 26.
Yeah, that's a definite hit. You just sink your fangs into its neck. Roll, I believe it's 3d6 +3. This is how much necrotic damage that this hobgoblin takes.
My
3d6 plus 3.
Yeah.
My octopus is just stroking her hair.
Yep, takes 11 damage. You regain 11. So if you're damaged, you heal for 11 as well.
Nice.
I don't know if you have taken damage, but if you have, you're back up.
I
by 11.
had.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
So your wounds start closing up as you start draining this hobgoblin of his vital blood. And
I feel refreshed.
your eyes start to get bloodshot so much that the white parts of your eyes are now red.
Damn.
And as you tear your mouth away from the neck, again, more blood just sprays out. And you just look up, you're face to face with Aya, as you've just got these this bloody red mouth, fangs dripping with blood, eyes are red.
Knees
It's
weak,
good.
arms are heavy.
It's a good thing we knew you were a
Spaghetti.
vampire.
Yeah. Lovely stuff.
Surprise!
So that's a full action for you. Nothing happens with the black hole. It just stays. It sort of stabilizes now. It goes back to its original spherical form, and it's just now this sphere of blackness. It doesn't seem to be growing anymore.
Is it still large?
Yeah, still that size.
Okay.
Hasn't changed.
Okay.
The rest of the hobgoblins are going to go into retreat mode. So I think I didn't. Oh, this is the one that died. I was like, why is there an extra hobgoblin there? He got dipped. There we go. So these two are just going to run away.
Good thing we got
Same
Sebastion
direction.
blocking the exit.
Yep, that's true. Uh-huh. Going to go there. And he's going to go.
So it looks like they're chasing after Sebastion Sandals.
See, Sebastion is the person that we should be protecting because there's more to him. There's more to him than we think.
Just really
Sure.
dumb.
How'd you put that together?
What, me?
Yeah.
Because they're focusing on him. They're chasing after him. They're not letting him go.
I see.
Could be interpreted as
And now it's up to Smashburger.
that. Smashburger at this point is just going to be very helpful and do like a little like parking line around the black hole in Webbage, like a do not cross line.
Okay. Nice.
So that everyone's
Aw.
Yeah.
no problem.
So it might take like a couple of rounds just to get enough webbing out to do a do not cross. Stay 2 meters apart. Line. Lovely. Do you want to
Okay.
move like Smashburger to like maybe underneath
Yeah.
to the south as he starts doing a line?
Yes.
He starts doing a line.
He does that as well. He's got
Wow.
issues.
Cool. Then Aya.
Well, I was moving closer to Parter to heal him, and then he sprinted out of the room.
True.
So, are we? What are we doing? We leaving it? Because
Yeah.
it's outside.
We can't do anything with it.
Just gonna leave it packed.
We'll come back to that later.
We should experiment with it.
The opposite of what we should do.
Throw some other stuff in it.
Yeah, let's see what makes it shrink and what makes it grow.
Has it...
Let's experiment with it.
For
and see.
science.
Has anyone tried like a spell on it? Like I've got like Chaos Bolt or Witch Bolt. Has anyone tried?
I used Dispel Magic on one of the on it, and it just got rid of one of the items. I only have one of that level spell left, and it's the same level spells to like bring someone back to life. So I could try dispelling the entire thing, but it was like harder the higher the DC. So if this is like a 9th, 10th level whatever spell, then it'll be like a DC 20 to get rid of it, presumably, which I assume it is. Whereas the little items just went, I don't know.
Maybe we should just all jump in it, see what happens.
You lose your
Also-
arm.
Good suggestion.
Can't lose your arm if
I
your
mean-
body follows.
I'm up for it if everyone else is. We all jumped into the crater and found Aya. So like,
Yeah.
what's the worst that could happen?
I feel like
Um,
Tim
same
was
thing.
less scared when we went into the crater.
I think, yeah. I think if we all do that, I think the only
I
person
wa-
that's going to end up being left behind is going to be Sebastion Sandals because he's going to pansy out right
We
before he
can
jumps.
carry on our legacy. It's okay.
That
The
and
only-
the Twitch channel,
none of-
which will end because there's no more show
Yeah.
because we're all dead.
The other reason
Fine.
we can't do that is that we need revenge.
Oh yeah, revenge.
Yeah, that'll keep us going.
That'll keep us
Why
alive.
don't we combine forces like Ghostbusters with their guns?
Across the streams?
Yeah.
But with what streams?
Moonbeam, come axe, come what other stuff?
What?
How does that make sense?
What are you saying?
How about let's kill the last 2 hobgoblins and then let's poke it with sticks until we know what it does.
Okay.
Just-
Can we just go ride the dragons this episode?
Let's just run for it.
I'm just gonna have to use I can try the dispel thing, or I can just chase after the goblin and try and heal fire.
I feel like protect Sebastion should be our #1 goal for the rest of his campaign. So maybe
That's 6. And then
I don't get why we just don't leave.
Yeah, I think we should just leave.
I
Go
think we
find
should.
dragons.
It's not our fight to fight.
Yeah. If we just block up the entrance, they're all dead. No one has to know what happened here.
There's 2 more left.
We keep
We'll
them in
kill
there.
them.
They stay alive in there. It's up to them.
I want to
Yeah,
ride a real
I
dragon. I
don't
don't want to ride Chad anymore.
Oh,
I think
It's
that
been good, Chad, but
suddenly you lose an arm and you're too good to ride Chad. That's how it is.
You have
Well.
changed.
I'm scared of what you'll make me do with my stump.
Right,
Come
so
on.
I'm gonna hurry up with your answer now, Air. What would you like to do?
Yeah, so I've moved me towards the entrance to chase those guys out. I have no intention of killing them. If they get away, they can get away.
Okay.
And then I'll heal Potter and Sebastion if the initiative ever ends.
Okay, sounds good. So just so that we're not constantly just doing a round robin of like they're moving, then you're moving, then they're moving, then you're moving, and you're just staying in equal distance away from each other. What's the end goal? They are going to try and get out of here. At some point, you're probably going to catch them if you really are like pressing it. You also probably can shoot them from a distance. I'm happy to hand wave it a little bit. Like if you're going to like snipe them with bows and arrows and spells from a distance, there's not much they can do about it. If you want to let them go, we can let them go. Or if you want to try and capture them, we can do that as well.
Kill them.
You want to kill them?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was
Kill.
going to dimension door over and just
We have to kill
wrap
them? We
Why
think
not?
about it that
We
way.
don't
through
have
the-
to, but this seems
do
to be
we
some
need?
of the group wants to.
This could be, to be fair, this could also be our get back. We could let them go. They know that we were sent by Contessa. So they're going to get their hordes and they're going to go for Contessa.
Yeah, why don't we keep one of them? Why don't we capture them and then just like force them to believe us?
Force it to be friends with Sebastian.
Just
Make
Stockholm
them-
syndrome them.
Use Sebastian's intense charisma to convince them that
Yeah.
Give them
and then we
Shaw
can,
syndrome.
there must be more of them somewhere. It can't just be like 7 of them in a cave,
Yeah, but
right?
Oh no, you
Oh,
walked
oh.
past like there was a big like shanty town that you walked through with like women and children and other guards
So
and
maybe
stuff.
we use these guys to wake. If we can convince these two that we're cool,
Yeah.
then we could tell the rest of them, right?
How have
We're the
we ever
hero.
been successful in doing that? All they know is we've come in and trapped them and we've killed all their friends, and
Yeah, but-
now they're going to run out. And
They're not
Kill
going to be
one.
on our side.
Does anyone have
I
zone
don't
of
know
truth?
unless we try.
let me just slit their ankles, okay, and be done with it.
Kill one, let one go, let that one go off to its hordes, get the hordes, they'll attack Contessa, kill Contessa, or hopefully we'll get there, she'll be half dead and we can put her out of misery. That's
We want-
closure for us.
We want revenge. We don't want them to kill her.
Yeah, but we could get their help to kill her.
So I'll boil
I
it
don't
down to if you kill them, pretty much your secret will stay in this cavern. If you let them go, they'll go to the rest of the camp and tell them what's happened, and you'll probably have like the entire army after you. Or you can capture them and trying to like interrogate them.
If
Cleaner.
if we let them go, then Contessa will know that we didn't do the thing.
Kill.
If we kill them, we can tell her whatever story we want, that they didn't join up with us, and well, fuck them. Let's go into this cave, and then we go shove them all into the hole.
So, and also,
Mum.
she then will still owe us her army.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
still does.
She
Yeah.
definitely doesn't
Right.
want to give us anything if she's giving us black holes in a briefcase.
Simple then. There's no point in
Shit.
interrogating because we're useless at
Promised
interrogating,
me.
so let's kill.
Look,
Okay.
let's
Yeah.
just kill. Let's just kill
Well,
them.
we can't let them go, so it is either kill or capture.
We will cast one of our long
Okay.
distance.
So before they can make it out of the cavern, you can snipe them from a distance.
Yes.
Like Pip can just stand where she is and just pick them off quite easily from like with her
Acid
longbow.
arrow.
It's such a long distance and she's got such a high to hit. Yeah, there's no way they can make it out alive. They probably dive. They probably die around here. I'm just saying over here. And Sebastian's
only
like
there
in
was
the
a
middle
way.
of them.
If only there was a way we could have kept them alive. Shame there wasn't.
Yes.
I just want to say, good job, guys. It took us 4 episodes, but we did one battle.
Yep.
A battle that we didn't want to
We
do.
did it. I think Tim's told us the same thing at least 5 or 6 times. At least me,
Yep.
5 or 6 times. So good job, us.
We
Lovely
tried
stuff.
to be good. It's their fault. We
It was
tried to
good.
be good.
Killed everybody.
We
So I
loot the
do
cave.
have some housekeeping to get Alf sort of my chest, as it were. because you did lose the bag of holding. The
No.
only thing else I'm really interested in, so the Starbucks that you rescued are in the bag of holding, so the Starbucks are gone.
I still had
all you've got is you just got a few shards left with a few of you,
Oh,
but
yeah.
the majority of the Starbucks are gone. Though you did leave the actual big chunks of it in Sally's ruin, the boat that you transported. So you don't know where the big, huge egg version of the Starbucks are. So that's still at large, technically, at the moment.
Could say it's a sea Greg somewhere.
Yes. There's probably just there's a few corpses in the bag. They're gone. There's probably some food and miscellaneous items, stuff that Chad's just been putting in there over the last few months.
I had some fine art in there.
There's some fine art in there, so that's gone. So statues, those erotic paintings that you've been keeping.
And that extra arm that I was saving for later.
Yes, exactly.
Which could have been useful now.
So I've got 3 things. Number 1, the repeating ram's head heavy crossbow. Who's
The
got
goat
that? Where's
gun.
that? Where's the goat gun?
Oh, I think you might
Goat
have given it to me, actually.
You gave that to
Didn't we
Ayers.
already-
Ayers got
yeah.
that. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna mark that down.
Oh, shit.
That's
Yeah, I
fine.
don't, yeah.
And the other 2 things that I think were either with Chad or Mike, and may have made it into the bag at some point. So you need to answer this honestly. Where is the folding boat?
I've got it.
You've got it. So that's with Mike.
a folding boat.
We went over this last time.
And
Where
there's the iris as well that's been keeping.
I have that.
A's
Who-
got that.
Aya's got that. Okay.
Yeah.
So you
I
haven't
mean-
lost
Just
any
asked.
of your big old.
So really,
Why do we-
all we lost was money and some incest twins.
Yeah.
They
my
weren't
friends.
twins or incestuous.
They
But
were.
Yes, you did lose them. They were
Why didn't we
technically 2
ask-
different races, but okay.
They were
Why
good to me.
Why didn't we ask Iris how to get through this
Yeah,
passage?
good idea.
Because we forgot she existed until like the
Completely
second
forget she
Potter.
existed.
We do keep telling Iris to remind us of stuff, and she never
We do,
did.
and she never does.
Yeah, she's pretty bad.
She's one of these
but I
people you have to.
also-
They wait for you to ask before they give you any answers.
We're
Bastards.
failing because of her.
It's
Yeah.
all her
Okay.
fault.
I
Let's
get
break her.
What do you want to ask her?
Throw her
Iris,
into the
why are
black
you
hole.
so- Why are you so terrible at this? We wish you were in the bag of holding.
What, Tim?
What's
That's a bit harsh saying that about Tim.
No, Iris.
You have 1 new friend request.
Who is it?
Friend request from
Yeah.
Accept,
Tim.
Do
I'm
you
sorry.
wish to accept?
Accept.
You have 123 new messages
Oh my
First
god, Tim,
message.
you could sing.
sent.
What is this thing?
Hey, Iris, please read through all 120 minutes.
Yes, please.
Starting at message 1.
That's the last half hour of the stream. So.
Yep. Go.
One
Somebody-
second,
somebody
I'm
do a
just going to get the dates up because I do have them. So just give me 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves.
Tim, I'm sorry, but you need to do we need to make this like a complete sub series, like you doing messages in that voice.
Okie dokie.
1 second. They're talking about this as a 6th party member.
Iris.
Is she the 6th one? I'm reading it as in like, who else?
We forgot to invite them to Twitch.
Sebastian.
No. Somebody that was in the bag. You had the twins, but there was another one, wasn't there?
Oh.
For the elf.
Was it the elf?
Well, if he's in there the whole time, he's probably dead.
Yeah, there's no
definitely
air
dead.
in there. That's no, he would have definitely died.
Did we put an animal in there?
I thought we put a cat in there, but it was just Potter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sparta, who nearly died in there. Okay, I
Part of
think
the
I've
cat.
got them
Part of the cat.
up. So here we go. Oh no, wait a minute. What I need one more thing.
What else is in the bag?
What's in the bag?
Who is in the bag?
You lost Chad's pad as well, didn't you?
Well, I can cast that. That's
Oh.
no
Yeah,
big
just
deal.
another spell.
I lost that Chad's pad.
Okie dokie. Right. So
You just have to write 132 messages, Tim.
yeah.
Stop working.
Should we
Yeah.
talk amongst ourselves?
No, it's
No.
It's all
fine.
Napnar going, I miss you. Where are you now? I'm
Why
lost.
have you forsaken me?
I'm
First
lonely.
message sent on Khan Day, the first week mid-Morntine 1849. Message begins.
Hi guys,
I saw that you had sending stone, so I thought I'd just add you on the friend. Anyway, it's Matt now, just give me a shout. Anyway, okay, bye.
Second message sent on Khan Day of the first week of Mid-Morntine, 1849 at 8:03 p.m.
Hey guys, just had a bath, I didn't know if I'd like mystical. So, you know, if you get this, just be like, hey, it's not my way. Bye.
Hey Iris,
Second,
delete all messages.
No!
all messages deleted.
For God's sake! We could have listened to the most recent one.
I'm pretty sure that it was probably 120 messages of, hey guys,
Hey guys, I miss you.
Hey, Iris.
but at the same time.
There were some
Hey.
Pooch Bowel messages in there as well.
No!
But they're gone now.
Um,
I'm glad
Iris.
I wrote this out.
It's a good thing you spent so long writing 123 messages for Pip to delete it in the first minute.
Normally there's a deleted folder.
yeah.
Iris, recover all messages.
Sorry.
I cannot do that. All messages are deleted.
Oh. Iris, sing Vero Jacques.
Vero Jacques, Vero Jacques, dormez-vous, dormez-vous.
And it goes on like this.
Oh,
Thank you, Iris.
that was good.
Oh.
hey Iris, were there any messages that weren't from Napnar or the Pooch Pals?
There are no messages in your inbox.
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry.
We'll never know.
I'm
Never know.
definitely gonna
Messenger Pip. Literally your job.
Iris, can you sing another song, please? Can you sing Minnie Riperton's song "Loving You"?
Loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. Doodin' doodin' doo doo. Ah.
No fades.
Well done.
We are never gonna get
Every day.
we are never gonna get any of our stuff done now.
Yeah, also, speaking of seeing stuff done, how do you dispel a black hole?
Oh yeah, got distracted.
Are you asking about space phenomena, black hole?
Yeah, yeah.
No.
No, void of annihilation.
Void of annihilation,
Fear of annihilation.
or
Did
as Ellie called it, an annihilation.
I can't spell.
Fear of annihilation.
Did you mean sphere of annihilation?
Yes.
That'll be the one.
That
Yep.
one.
That one.
Autocorrect.
Consulting database, 1 second.
She even laughs. She even laughs in tune. I kind of feel like Iris should be our theme tune. We need a theme tune.
I wonder if we can email Iris.
Well, why would we? We're here.
But
What do you
like,
mean communicate with each other?
if we ever get split up, I could just email you guys and you'd pick it up in
Would
like.
would you not need an iris?
With, through what?
Yeah, but
Well,
how did
That's the
Napnar?
question.
Maybe he has
Yeah.
an iris.
Oh.
So I don't know. I have no idea. This is clearly beyond my understanding as a whatever. I don't know.
Ancient technology.
So, someone said in the chat, which is actually a good question to ask Iris, who's dealt the most damage?
Give some
Easily
good
smelt
chances.
it, dealt it.
The suspense
Okay.
killing.
Yeah.
Do we break Iris?
There are 3 ways that have been documented to interfere with a sphere of annihilation. Number 1, you can cast a gate spell that may destroy the sphere. You can cast a portable hole piece of equipment that may absorb the sphere of annihilation. However, there is a chance that these 2 methods may result in something you do not wish. The third method is a magic user may be able to take control of the sphere if they can contest the will of the person that created it.
Kill it. Chad.
I can contest Contessa.
Hey, Iris, explain how to contest Contessa.
The magic user must use its knowledge of the arcane to try and control the sphere.
You don't have much of that.
So I did a nature check, but not an arcana check. If
If-
only I had
Iris, if you can control the sphere, could you, for example, put it in a box and then open it in front of someone else?
This is theoretically possible.
Put it in Galder's Speedy Courier. Send it back to that asshole.
Fuck her up.
Later.
I feel like Contessa is either already dead from that undead army or about to be dead. So like,
But
If she-
maybe
If she doesn't open it,
we can suck all of them in.
if she doesn't open it, the bad guy might.
Yeah.
Don't send it to
Okay.
Contessa,
Can
send
I
it to the bad guy.
can I use my? Are we
You
doing
got to
stuff?
roll
Alright.
an Arcana check, and it'll
Yeah.
be contested
against
the person that created it in the first place.
Whilst
out,
he's doing
guys.
that, can I? I'll just say, hey Iris, can you send a message to Napnar that we miss him and we hope that the Pooch Pals are safe.
Message sent.
Yay! That's nice. Also, I have inspiration. You can have it.
I rolled a 24.
Dang.
Damn. Let's have a look.
Come on, Contessa.
I think
Come
this
on,
might be the
contest
best
that.
one we've ever come up with.
Yeah, it's the only one that actually makes cohesive sense. So
Well, it's because it was directly told to us.
by a mystical.
But ignore that because that didn't work.
Also, we would never have looked at the items or equipment unless Tim did housekeeping.
It all worked out.
What was your total?
24.
Yeah. Okay. You are now under the. You now have the control of the sphere of annihilation.
Hey!
Okay, I genuinely think I know that we want revenge, but send it to the bad guy, and then that's the whole plot point done.
I want
Let's-
to see her
let's-
die.
let's
Make
keep-
her not
let's-
fall for this plot that she
let's-
invented her.
Let's keep it for a little bit.
No, no.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
No, let's keep it for a little bit and then unleash it when we want.
Well, the black hole's
Yes.
but the black hole's not going to go anywhere. So just send it to Contessa. Then we'll go
No,
back
but we
there,
don't- we
suck
don't-
it
we
back
don't-
up.
We don't know if she's fighting the dead Iceman or not. So it might just eat her hand and then she's going to be even
That's
more
true.
mad at us. Let's
Put it in
wait until we
her
know what
eye
we can
back.
use.
Let's wait until we have eyes on them.
So how do
then
I
we get
put
to
it
witness
into
her
anything?
Hey Iris, what do you reckon we should be doing?
She can't. She's not got opinions. Oh, ask you, the person in your head. She has opinions.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, the old lady.
I want to hear Iris talk.
Did you mean where are good places to eat?
Hey,
Yeah,
but-
yeah, sure. And then I'm talking in my head as well. Suspiria, can you have a little chat with Iris here and see if you can ask any interesting questions?
What do you want to know, my child?
Oh my god.
Fucking hell.
She was nicer when she was your old lady voice.
I
miss this one.
Yeah, I liked her then.
What has happened to you, Suspiria?
Okay, it's back to this one now. I guess I'm not going to
Yay.
use the spirit over there.
Can we hear the spirit one again, just in case?
Does it sound super creepy when I do this?
I quite like that one. I like that one. Do a bit of both.
I
That's good to do.
wasn't know how well it's coming through because I can't hear it on my end.
It's beautiful. It's like creepy ASMR.
I feel like Chad ran away with the box.
Yeah.
Chad! God.
You had a question for me, Carter?
Yeah, we're a little bit stuck. Do you reckon Contessa will be fighting the bad man right now? Do you reckon she'll open up a box if we send it to her right now?
Isn't the sphere rather large for a box?
We've got our ways. I
No,
think.
we don't.
I think.
Can you also ask her why this woman that she trusted would send us with a big box of black hole?
That's probably a better question to be asking her, really, isn't it? Why would Contessa be a bit of a bitch to us?
I must admit I haven't seen her for nearly 2,000 years. I guess maybe something's happened in the interim. That has soured her.
You've changed since you lost your arm, so we can't really blame someone for changing into that.
It's not about me right now, Pep. All right.
It's always about you, Carter.
We don't like Contessa. If she's in the middle of a battle and she gets a magic box and we find a way of putting this black hole in the magic box, do you reckon she'll open it?
I mean, she's quite old and
Perfect. So she's a bit.
has had got a lot of experience. I don't know if mid-battle she would just randomly open a box that would magically send to her. That seems quite risky.
What would she open, do you think, Potter?
What would she open?
A box of chocolates.
Maybe a missive from one of her commanders.
Right. All
We
right.
can send it
Back in
from
your box.
on their names. Love.
So had a little chat in my head with my little ghost friend. In fact, is everybody still on not tap, whatever it's called?
What's
What's
that?
that?
Thoughts up?
Yeah, but there's also no one
Not
left
that.
in Angle, so.
So did you hear all that?
Yes.
Have we put the sphere of annihilation in the chest yet?
No.
No.
Okay,
Because it's bigger than a chest. We've got to find a way to do it.
great.
Can reduce it.
Nice.
Reducio holo.
I feel like we shouldn't be casting random spells on this thing.
How else are we going to do it?
We
Let's do
should
it.
use it.
Should we ask Iris?
I will give you a freebie, both Parter and Mike, that in the last couple of episodes you did find out that those objects that were orbiting it were manufactured by an artificer and had magical spells imbued upon them. That magical spell was Enlarge Reduce, which is why the hole was getting bigger. Also, specifically, Parter, you have the Enlarge Reduce spell, so you know how long it will last for.
Chad.
I have.
Oh, sorry, not Parter, Chad.
That's good.
Chad,
I was looking at Parter and said Parter, but I meant Chad.
I know how long it lasts, and that time is.
Now. No, it's not. Is it an hour, I think? Is it an hour? Or
Duration, concentration up to 1 minute.
Oh, yes, 1 minute. So probably by the time that you've had this conversation, it probably already has shrunk all the way back down to its original size.
So now it would fit into a chest.
Stuff it in the chest.
Don't touch it.
So there we go. It is its original 2 foot by 2 foot size.
How big's
Perfect.
your box?
My box.
If we put it in the same box, she'll definitely know that.
The box is no. The box went.
Yeah, the box is gone. That original chest is
Oh,
gone.
okay.
Hold on. I must find. You're looking for my thing, right?
Yeah, I think they want to know like that. What was that spell called that you've got? That weird one.
Galder's Speedy Courier, but it's not showing up. I might not have prepared it.
Uh-oh. Let's have a look.
It is not prepared on my spell sheet.
No, it is. You do not have it today on this day.
On this day, could. Uh-oh. How long does telekinesis last for? 10 minutes. So I don't have the box that we were planning to put it in. I haven't prepared the spell.
Is there any boxes in the goblin? I want to say goblin.
Can we put it in any box? Can we put it
Chad's-
in any?
Chad's pad.
No,
Yeah.
you know that anything physical that was touching it will, like, if you move it, it will just eat it. It will just stay stationary in one place. However, you again, because I think you got a natural 20 on your Arcana check those 2 episodes ago. You know that now that you've got control of it, you can try and use your arcane knowledge to move it around using the power of your mind.
Can I just have it follow me?
You can try.
I'm gonna take a step
Yeah, that's
back
nice.
and see
Okay.
if it moves.
Why don't we all
this-
position ourselves where you want to be on the map?
Away
This-
from his
this-
way.
This could literally be how you lose the tip of your tail and replace it with a weapon on it.
Place it with a
Or how
sphere of
you
annihilation.
lose your other arm.
Hey,
Can you?
Well, I'm
can
just
you,
saying it could.
Can you not put it in Chad's pad and reduce Chad's pad?
It just ate Chad's pad.
Yeah, that didn't. We already tried that.
I thought you shrunk it. Oh, sorry.
He shrunk Chad's
Yeah.
pad and then it
Okay.
just ate
Got it.
Chad's
Yeah.
pad when it shrank.
If it follows us from here across the tundra in our car, like just behind us, then anything it touches will die, right?
Well, yeah. Well, don't run over it. Anything you run over would die anyways. So.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
Driving a car is quite the same risk as
Throwing a black hole.
Well, it's falling directly behind us. That's
should
my
get it-
thinking.
break suddenly, and then we accidentally get slipped into it.
So I'm saying if you were to put it in the car, it would move with the car.
I don't want it in the car. I want it just behind the car. I'll
Okay.
sit at the back of the car.
You'd have to constantly like concentrate on it and make it move with your mind.
I
That's
will.
tiny.
That's all
Yeah,
you
but
can do.
that's the only thing we can do to get it out of here, and we are committed to this bit.
Before we do anything, can you just shove your axe in it?
No,
You want
absolutely not.
Just
No,
try it.
that's not
Just
gonna
try
happen.
it.
No.
Just
You
try.
can-
Just tip.
Pip.
You first.
Pep.
I don't have an axe on my arm.
So
Well,
let's position everybody on the map now.
neither do I.
We're
So
doing the
where's
conga by the
everyone
looks of it.
standing?
I'm where I want to be.
Yeah,
away
I'm
from
far
him.
away.
How long does the octopus stay there for, by the way, Parter?
Well, how long's he been alive for so far?
This whole discussion thing's probably taken about 10 minutes.
Yeah, so he's got another good 50 minutes in him.
Okay, so he
He's,
stands over an hour, so yeah, you can just tell him what to do.
I want him to follow us. I want him to join the
so,
conga line.
so everybody's so everybody at home can see. That's
You're
where
already conga
everybody
line.
is. Oh, you can't. I haven't given you control over him, so I'll move him. For you. There we go.
Just behind Mike,
we go.
still stroking her hair. Just...
Cool. That's where they all are. Chad.
I'm gonna stay where I am because I don't want it to hit anybody.
Okay, cool.
Can I preemptively
There it is.
cast? I don't know if I can. I want to have like a dimension door backup in case I fuck up and it flies right at me. Mike, can you set up a dimension door for me?
Yeah. So as in,
You can
in
do a
case it
hold
comes,
action. Yeah. You can
So
do
if
a
it
hold
flies
action.
at me, let me not get swallowed whole.
Do we know what happens if we shove this thing in a dimension door? I feel like that's quite dangerous.
No. I don't.
For,
If
for
it's
us.
if it's coming
you,
at me,
right?
then I'll go through it and then just cut it off.
What about the rest of us?
I'm not sitting next to you guys.
Don't go in a conga line just in case. Everyone
Yeah,
should
you
like,
guys
spread out.
you guys stay over there.
This one big.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chad, can you roll an arcana? Oh, first of all, what do you want it to do?
I want it to follow me literally as far as I move,
Okay,
like Tensor's floating disc.
do an arcana check for me, please.
Yes, sir. 19 plus 5, 24.
24. Okay. Doop. There you go. It moves 10
Followed
feet
me.
towards you.
Do I have to do it every time now?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Okay, well, it can follow me.
What was the sorry, I'm cheating a little bit because I'm definitely using the chat to help guide us on this. The Artificer stuff. What was the action?
They created something
They
a
imbued
magical objects.
10 mundane objects with the enlarge reduce spell.
Okay, all right. Because
That
they're saying
were
Not like
new.
objects.
that were used to trigger. They would cascade in sequence and make it grow once then twice, and so it would get exponentially bigger. If all 10 had gone off, the sphere would be nearly half a mile wide, and would have destroyed all of the hobgoblins and encampment and everybody inside it in the mountain.
Should we pick up some random crap from the goblin cave in case you fancy doing that to Contessa?
I don't know if I can imbue anything.
I was gonna say Napnar's the
Napnar's the guy to do it, right?
guy that did
Abner
it.
was an artificer.
Yeah.
We could email him. Maybe we'll
Email
like-
him and ask him to meet us at the Dragon's Lair. That's the normal thing to send, right?
Bring the pooch pals. Bring the pooch pals.
And we can
Have a little
introduce them all.
reunion.
We'll introduce them to Sebastion Sandals.
Swear
What
to God, if we take them to their deaths, I am never going to forgive anyone.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Like, do we want to bring that now to the height of danger?
Pooch pals are awesome at fighting. They've saved us.
Maybe we just leave the thing there. We block up the entrance so no one can get in. We know it's there. And then when we need it, and when you've prepared your box, we come back.
Yeah, we can do that. So I'm sorry I missed it. So Galdur's Speedy Courier can carry it around as long as we need it to? If we stuck it in a box?
You don't know. You haven't tried.
Okay, all right. Well, I think if we try to carry this thing or bring people to help us carry it, Pip's right. Like, it's just gonna take up the next 10 games, and we're probably gonna eat ourselves. So let's sort of leave a note.
Please don't steal.
Yeah,
Don't
do
touch.
not, black hole. Do not enter
Unless you're a goblin.
Enter at your own
unless you're Contessa.
Ouch.
We're never gonna remember it's there.
I feel like we would remember a
Here we
black
go.
hole.
Dude,
Yeah.
how much have
Underestimate
we
how easily-
forgotten? How much have we forgot?
I
mean-
don't know. We've forgotten it.
If we forget the black hole, it's kind of like
We don't want anybody else to find it, so maybe throw some snow on it and hide it.
Does the snow just go in
That's
it?
So, hide it behind one of those rocks, and then we'll assume that nobody will ever find it.
Can
We could also, like Tim was saying about the car, we could just put it in the car. You can get in the car, and we'll not get in the car.
And we can nobody get near it.
Yeah, we just
And
walk
also
along.
hope
It's
that the
got this
car doesn't
ominous
touch
black
it.
hole in the back of the car.
Yeah,
like
why
a,
Drive
It's
very,
boom.
very slowly.
Next to
I'm
the
not sure-
magical core
like
of
an
your
armed
car.
guard.
I'm not
As
sure
soon as we
Chad
hit a
could drive
bump-
very well with an axe for a hand as well.
we just sit in silence and stare at it?
I like that idea.
That sounds terrible.
It can't
Oh.
see you if you don't move. Just don't look at it.
Well, that's not what the 3 people that got sucked into the void in those sandals said. Let's leave it. Let's make sure, Iris.
She won't remember.
Iris, set a reminder.
When would you like the reminder to go off?
Can it be like a held action? Can it be like once we next see the dead winter zombie?
We might be miles away by
Yeah, well, how are we going to get back
Hey,
to it?
hey,
yeah, how are we
Iris.
gonna get to it?
Hey, Iris, can you set a reminder for every 10 days to remind us that there's a black hole waiting for us?
Reminder set for every 10 days that there is a black hole waiting for you.
That's so ominous.
10 days.
That's probably better than mine.
Yeah. Because
But
every
I-
10 days, 10 days can
think
take
if
us
you-
in real life like 10 years, or it could take us a week.
How long did it take us to get here from Contessa's?
3.
I don't think we've slept
Half a day.
since.
Oh,
Maybe it should be like every 3 days or something.
From
Just because we're gonna forget in
I was
2
gonna
weeks'
say,
time,
if-
like our real time.
if we want to keep the black hole, we should take it, and if we never want to hear from it again, then we should leave it. But there is no in between with us.
That's how we treat our exes as well.
Hey, Iris, set a
think-
reminder for every 3 days.
I think, you know what we should do? Right. Get back onto
Changed.
our mission. We're meant to go see the banana Jamalcan twins, right?
And ride
Go
dragons.
there, see what they think. They might be like, "Oh, we've been waiting for a black hole. Thank you," or they might be like, "You did the right thing by leaving it there."
we should hold on to it because we might want to throw Starbucks into it later.
Just for fun.
We can't eat, guys. Okay, we've been chatting about this for like 20 minutes.
The stream is
Can
nearly
we,
over.
can we ask the chat for like, what do you think? We
Ask
give
the-
everyone 2 options, okay? Leave it, take it or leave
I really
it.
like Jack Taylor's
We're
comment,
playing the
like,
game.
Every time the camera pans to the black hole strapped into the child's car seat, there's a deep ominous noise. I didn't put it in the car. That was fun.
I think we should take it.
Okay, fine. Mainly because we have to move on.
Let's call it the child.
Yeah, no one's claimed that already, so
Yeah,
let's
exactly.
not
The child.
It'd be a great match.
call it Baby Yoda.
A little bit more on the nose.
Let's go. Montage of us putting the black hole in a car.
Into
But
the
not
car,
touching it, but not touching it.
strap it.
Am I in the car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you haven't got the car yet. No, I mean.
Oh.
this is- so what do you want to do? You want to go out back through the hobgoblin settlement, grab the car, drive the car into the settlement, into this,
Do you want me-
into
do
where
you
the
want me to-
warlords like cavern, and then put it in the back.
This is
Do you want like
terrible
some of
idea.
us
You can try it if you want to
Yeah.
try it.
I can go get the car and bring it in.
I'm not driving the car.
No, I'll go get the car. I'll
Yeah,
bring
well-
it in.
I know with the black hole in it.
Whilst Mike's going to get the car, Iris, can you call Ver? I'm just going to distract Chad and just like, want to leave a message. The chat really wants to see it happen.
You do not have that in your address book.
Aw.
Oh.
You never
Oh.
asked for her
You've got
number.
to send
No,
it.
I
know
never
how-
got her number.
Email Nana and I'll snap now to get her number for you.
I think so. I think that's worthy for.
Yeah.
What
Why,
is
why
our
are we
plan?
assuming that he didn't ask her for her number? Maybe it was the other way around. Maybe he tried to give her his, and she was like, "Nah, no, you're right."
I don't think you
Maybe-
had the sending stone at the time, so you wouldn't have had.
Okay, whether or not we're in a car with the black hole, what is our plan? What's episode 5 entail? Where are
I'm
we going? What are we doing?
From this conversation, I've tried. I give up.
We're going to find the twins.
This is 180 into taking it with us, but I don't understand how we
Do you
can
want to go
do
and
that.
see the Terranolcan twins?
Yeah. Find the twins, ride some dragons.
And while we're going there, you can prepare to get the chest, and we'll see if it can go in the chest or not.
Good idea.
Okay.
And if it doesn't, we'll cross that chest when we come to it.
And
Yeah,
let's
we're definitely never going to see this black hole again. As long as everyone's fine with that, let's leave.
stop this conversation now. We've made a decision. No more talking.
The child.
Last thing is, are you going to bring the car here and load
I'm
it with
gonna
black
go-
hole?
I'm gonna go get the car.
Okay.
Wait for the-
Mike, can you just roll 2 persuasion checks for me, please? You've got to
Mike,
try it and
never
first,
returns.
like, get out of the settlement, and then second, you've got to convince the guards to let you back in whilst driving the car.
I genuinely I
That's
can't.
fine.
I'm really sorry. I cannot say
Yeah,
your
that's
name.
fine.
I've
Someone,
got 28 and 25.
Yeah, no problem. Mike comes back with the car.
someone in the chat has made the very good point of forget the black hole. The spell must have a duration limit. Surely, what happens when you eventually lose control of this, and it's in our car?
Does
But
it
I
have a
was-
limit on it?
The Sphere of Annihilation is not a spell. It's a
Yeah, I don't have
it's a wondrous item, so it won't ever stop.
No, but
I've got the car now, so.
Chad's
That was-
control over it will only end if someone else does what he did to it, which is try and take control of it in its
That was
presence.
If
that was a
we
contested role,
Yeah,
right?
so someone would
Yeah.
need to oppose his Arcana check whilst in the presence of the Sphere of Annihilation to take control of it.
But he's got to concentrate to make it move, right?
Yes, to make it move, he's got to do some Arcana checks.
So,
But then if
question.
it's in the car, that's negated, right?
If you load it, if you get it into the back of the car, you don't need to move it along with the car. It would
It's
just
like
be
it's
floating in the car.
if you
Oh.
put Thor's hammer in the Quinjet, like he doesn't have to
Exactly.
hold it the whole time.
No.
The Quinjet flies.
Correct.
What if in the process of trying to get it into the car, it eats the car?
Yeah,
That's
how big's
what
the
I
hole on our
said.
car? Does it fit in the hole?
We're just gonna have to find out next week, people.
Well, we've still got a few more time because we started a little bit late, so we're
Oh,
okay
shit.
just to solve.
Will it
this
fit
little
into the
conundrum.
car? Into the
We're gonna
hole?
lose our car.
Well, no, you just stretch
This
it
is
a
the
bit,
most
won't we?
mundane activity we could have.
We
Right.
built this
Can
from
we
scratch.
just take a vote quickly? Who actually wants to take this black hole with us?
Sure, it seems like the most poetic revenge.
Yeah, she's got to pay.
So come on, let's get it in the car.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to move it.
Okay, Chad, tell me what you're doing.
I'm going to try to move it so that it enters the car.
Okay,
So
Ready,
I know
proper.
that it doesn't follow me now, right? I just moved it with my
you
mind
can-
before
You
can
can
go
tell
like
it where to go with your mind.
into.
So,
The hole.
Mike, are you still in the cockpit?
Get out.
I step out of the
Yeah, everybody,
vehicle.
everybody
Okay.
get out of the
I
car.
vacate the vehicle.
Everybody get out of the car.
Tim, get me out of there.
Okay, you're out of the car. Well, you can control yourself. Where do you want to go?
Would
Oh, sorry.
step farther away from the car than that.
I didn't know where I was.
So, Chad, you going to be there?
Yeah, I'm gonna move it into the car.
Okay, roll an Arcana check for me, please.
This is when I roll my natural one. I've been waiting all game for it.
Mm-mm,
Here it
mm-mm.
comes. Here it
Be
comes, guys.
positive.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay.
23.
Boom.
It goes there, and eats part of the car.
God damn.
Fuck.
I told you this would happen.
Come
This is a
on,
bad
child.
child, okay?
it.
You're
Um,
this is a bad
I'm going to
child.
see if it, how badly it damages the car.
Can we just
Oh, is
agree
that-
to leave it now?
Yeah, it kind of fucks the back of the car up, and now you can't like close the back. You don't have any armor on the back of your car, and the door is like half fallen off.
We don't need
It's just like this perfect, like 2-foot sphere hole in the back of your car now.
We'll come back for the black hole.
We'll come back to the black hole.
You
Thank
never will, but that's fine.
Iris has set a reminder. It's fine. Let's go.
Banana Jolkin.
Off to Terranolcan twins,
They're dragons.
and I think we'll leave it there. That's successful stream.
It kind
Why
of feels
do we-
fitting that at the end of our episode was us just pointlessly bringing the car in just to wreck it.
We basically
I've
brought it in
done
and
so well.
popped the tire, and we're like, all right, well, that happened.
Fuck it.
Every episode, I don't think that we can get worse at playing this game.
It was great.
Does
I loved it.
anyone else feel exhausted after that?
I love it.
Okay, so I'd like to to thank my players for joining us, and everybody in the chat, and everybody on YouTube. So, my players, if you'd like to shout out your social media, now's an amazing time to do so. We'll start off with Khalil.
At Chad Moon Rising.
Nice.
I'm at ALECYE.
And Ellie.
At Elibav.
Josh.
At _ Josh Den.
And Annie.
At Annie_squirrel.
And you can find me at Lord Snapcase. Thanks again, and I think we really did crit the beds this time. See you all next week.
Spooky
True.
Mud Penguin said, "Yeah, you
Oh.
lived. And that is the nicest thing."
We
In
did
this
that.
festive season, we did not die. Right, we'll see
Yeah.
everyone next week. Take
Save
care.
the universe,
you.
guys.
Bye bye.
Yo.
Bye.